I went from atheist to Muslim to Christian in about 5 months. So feel free to stay if you want to hear the story. 2.5 years ago, my parents came to Christ, and I myself went to church with them, but not because I loved God or because I loved Christ. I just wanted to please them and not upset them. However, I myself, I was very lukewarm, I was very confused, I was very lost. Now, at that time, I had a girlfriend. I went through a breakup and I was depressed for about 3 months. So I did not know what to do with my life or who my God was or whether I was even alive. At this point, I knew I needed some kind of spiritual help. I knew I needed God at that moment. So I started researching Islam as a result of me having a Muslim friendship group and me, seeing things on social media that influenced me towards Islam. So at that point, I took my Shahada, I started praying. It was Ramadan at the time as well, so I fasted. And throughout this time, not once did I feel some kind of encouragement or healing or communication from God. Now, I don't know if your story is different, but that's exactly what happened to me. So after about 3-4 months of praying 5 times a day, learning Quran, reciting, fasting, all of that stuff, after 3-4 months of it, I grew tired, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, you name it. So I was tired and I made the following prayer. I said, God, whoever you are, whether you're Jesus or Allah, please just bring me to the truth. Okay, so at this time, I'd been going to church with my parents and I was secretly a Muslim. So while I was in church, I was praying to Allah. However, after I made this prayer, the following Sunday that I went to church, a worship song came on and I just felt this loving, pure, clean, joyful presence come into me. And it just said, you are forgiven, my child. You are found. You are loved. I am the truth. I am Jesus Christ. Now, from this point on, I started crying. I started crying like a baby, tears rolling down my face, all of that ugly snot, everything. And I had never felt a peace like that in my life. The moment I walked out of church, I felt so calm, so relaxed. My mind was at ease. I no longer was worrying about X or Y or Z. I was so calm. I was forgiving. I was loving. Now, since then, I've made mistakes, that's without a doubt, but I've grown spiritually, grown mentally, and ultimately, I've gotten a relationship with God. I communicate with God. I do not have a mute God or an absent God. My God is alive. He is active. He is Jesus Christ, and He is King of Kings, the Alpha, the Omega. So listen, if you're confused about your faith and you don't know what to follow, what to believe, I am not here to convince you. I am just here to tell you to make that prayer. Whoever you are, God, just lead me to the truth. And at that point, God, who is true, who is real, who is active, will reveal Himself to you. Just seek Him with your whole heart and truly want to know who God is. He's going to reveal Himself to you. And yeah, I don't believe in coincidences. So if this is your situation and you've come across this sign, then, use it wisely.